Welcome, traders. I am the solution. To thank you guys for watching my inaugural YouTube video, I'll be giving away a free membership to my Forex Academy and the Money Forex. All you have to do to enter is comment and be subscribed to the channel. Now today I want to talk about a topic that isn't new to the most of you, but it's one of the harder psychological concepts to not only grasp, but to actually apply in Forex. And that topic is patience. Let's get to it.
We winning, please don't hate it.
Yeah. I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel amazing.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and split this video up into 4 sections just to simplify it. First, we're going to talk about waiting for a setup. Next, we're going to talk about why every day is not a trading day. Third, we're going to talk about how to acquire patience and how to apply it. And finally, we're going to talk about the difference that patience makes in your trading. All right, now waiting on a quality setup. Why does sitting on your hands and waiting on a quality setup pay off? Well, for one, you're almost guaranteed to take higher quality trades, right? When you plan, wait, and then execute your trade ideas. That's the way that I was always taught, was call it, see it, and then execute it. Now, having the patience to wait on a higher quality setup is going to inspire the confidence that you need when it comes time to enter. Again, waiting for a quality set is going to allow you to also not be a slave to the charts, right? If price is not near your desired area, there is nothing to trade. I can't express that enough. Go do something else. Go pet your dog, pet your cat, spend some time with your girlfriend, boyfriend. Do what you got to do, but don't sit there and get caught up in analysis paralysis, waiting and forcing trades. Now, calling it, seeing it, and then executing it is also going to increase your sense of direction from a technical analysis perspective, right? When you have your trade planned in advance, you're not going to be left guessing when it's time to take your shot. Should I be long or should I be short? You're not going to get faked out by price action. If you plan on being long and you don't see your price action going long, or you don't see your setup going long, again, there's nothing to trade. Now let's take a look at a quick chart example of exactly what I mean when I say call it, see it, then execute. All right, guys, the first screen that we're going to check out here when analyzing this trade is going to be the top screen. Notice how I have the arrow coming back down into the demand zone. I wanted to work off of that, find some buyers, and work into new highs. Now, if we look at the bottom left screen, you can see how as soon as they got to my possible long setup 1 area and left some price action, right? That was what I wanted to see. So now if we look at the bottom right, you can see the execution. So the top, I've called it. The bottom left, we see it. The bottom right, I've executed the trade, and now we're going to run into fresh 1-hour highs, just like I've called. All right, moving on to topic 2, we're going to talk about why every day is not a trading day. Now, if you're truly trading the bigger picture, you're not going to find a solid, high-quality trade opportunity every single day. It just doesn't work like that. Opening new trades each day is going to cause you to start scalping, which can quickly eat away at your account equity, especially if you're not an experienced price action sniper. Now, if you're a newer trader, you're simply going to find that, avoiding high risk speculative scalping and sticking to waiting for the bigger picture to become more clear on the higher time frames is going to work out better for you, at least while you're first learning. And then as you become a little bit more advanced with technical analysis and combining it with fundamentals, you'll come to understand that using the lower time frame is simply like attaching, a larger scope to your rifle. It's going to make it seem like the market is moving faster, right? Your target's going to be a lot closer. So you're going to need to learn how to not be distracted by what's going on the shorthand and really focus on the bigger picture. Now, as you continue to practice your edge, your eye is going to develop the ability to read and process price action at a faster rate. And again, as you develop as a trader, you're going to be able to not get caught up in that lower time frame and make better informed decisions, by sticking to the higher time frame. And if you're a newer trader and you're finding yourself, just opening multiple trades a day and you're struggling to remain profitable on a month-to-month basis, you're really going to need to ask yourself, what is it that's causing me to chase these trades? You're going to have to correct that behavior before you start losing so much money that you either give up or your bad habits become even more deeply rooted because now you're revenge trading. Now you're fighting back to earn what you've lost, right? So definitely want to understand that every day is not going to be a trading day. You got to take advantage of the good ones that you get. You got to sit on your hands when it's time to do that as well. All right, guys, next we're going to talk about how to acquire patience. Experience breeds patience. You have to have experience in order to acquire patience. This is why it's critical to start on a demo account as a retail trader so that you can practice your algo, your risk management, your psychology, and then combine it all into one cohesive approach. It always amazes me when new traders think that they're going to pick up trading and be just as profitable as their favorite social media trader who sold them a dream in just a few months. Now, another thing that you're going to need to do is adopt a sniper's mindset. Right, a sniper is always going to wait for their perfect shot. If it's not clear or if the target gets away, he doesn't chase and take the shot anyway. He simply just waits for the next opportunity. Another thing that's going to help in acquiring patience is always understanding that there will be more opportunities in the market. If you miss one, that's fine. Look for the next. If you drill this fact into your head, it's going to be the best way that you can overcome FOMO and practicing not forcing trades, again, due to a lack of patience. Another great way to acquire patience is journaling in depth. Journal all your trades, journal all the good and bad habits that are causing you to either, take great trades and be patient or rush into and chase trades. And what that's going to do for you is it's going to allow you to remember the feeling of losing for a stupid reason. And hopefully, right, if you're sane, it's going to cause you to avoid making that same error in the future. Now, another thing that you can do is, and this is really important, spend time outside of Forex and trading in the chart and practice on breaking the same habits and mistakes that you're making on the charts in real life. And when I say this, I'm talking about things like greed, fear, indecisiveness, anger, right? Not being able to control your happiness, right? Maybe when you win or when something good happens to you, not being able to stay level, right? Fighting off instant gratification. All of these emotions are things that need to be stabilized and fully in control if you expect to be a profitable trader. All right, guys. Finally, we're going to talk about the difference that patience can make in your trading, and I'm just going to speak from personal experience here. Now, personally, my accuracy went up when I started calling out what I wanted to see, waiting to see it, and then executing my trades. And, avoiding just hopping on the chart right before the session and maybe getting enticed by smaller confluences that don't fully belong to a setup, like maybe price action. Now, I'm also able to stay in my winning trades much longer, mainly because my winning trades run with the bigger picture and the higher time frame moves. I also find myself taking less trades on a daily, weekly, and even monthly basis, which I believe just overall is going to make trading way less stressful. My equity curve is way less sporadic, and I feel like I have way more control over where it's going to end up going. Patience really helped me avoid getting stopped out of my trades right before the setup ends up playing out. That's a little bit more something that has to do with patience right at the moment of entering. But again, trading just really overall feels a lot easier. I spend less time. I'm letting my winning trades do most of the work for me. I'm winning a larger percentage of my trades, even though that my risk management plan doesn't necessarily require me to have a high win rate. Just always remember, guys, it's imperative to always remember that patience is not something that should only be considered during or before the execution of your trades. Patience is also important to practice within your entire trading journey. If you've ever done anything that takes time to achieve, you're going to understand what I mean. If you're in a rush to get rich doing this, trading Forex, you're really just going to rush your learning process, you're going to cut corners, and you're most likely going to develop false expectations of how making consistent money in Forex is even achieved. Remember, guys, this is not a casino. And even if it was the casino, you will never hit the jackpot on a consistent enough basis to make a living off of playing, right? The same goes for the financial markets. The losses are going to be inevitable, but they are able to be managed and minimized so that it doesn't damage your account completely. All right, traders, that's all I've got for you guys today on patience. If you guys have any questions, feel free to follow me on Instagram. You guys can DM me those questions at SniperJones5, or you can feel free to leave them in the comment section. Also, make sure that you guys like and subscribe with the bell for more free fire Forex content just like this. And if you guys want more in-depth content, meet me over at itmfxacademy.com. See you guys in the money.